Hi, I'm at the Weald Wood Fair today, also known as the Bentley Wood Fair, and there's so much to see here. So let's just get looking. It says woodland heaven for me, tool heaven, you name it, it's here. That's fine. Never mind. Well, the wood fair is massive. It's actually held near Lewes in southeast England. One of the things I particularly like about the wood fair is meeting up with old friends, and here's Mark Allery at his pole lathe. As I walked around, there's so many people I know. Mark's been selling these axe heads, which are absolutely wonderful. They're made by Magnus, who's a very, very skilled blacksmith, does a lot of reenactment work, and the quality of these axe heads is beautiful. They're all lovely wrapped round. They've got nice inserts on the cutting edge. You really couldn't get better axe heads, and I just loved looking at them. So absolutely, if you need an axe, it's the place to go. Going around, quite fun chairs here, with nice seats woven in, and all quite original. You get so many ideas. You see what people are doing. Here's some chainsaw carving, a little bear, and if you want to, I mean, you can get anything at Bentley. There's the big bear, and quite noisy chainsaw carving. Bit of an odd one here. It's driftwood and such like statues. Here's more of the wooden boats, and they're carved out of logs. That's the Bentley little steam train. It slides all day. Quite a bit of engineering there in that train. Quite a lot of commercial machinery, so obviously things like wood misers and such like for milling timber. Always quite interesting to watch. And there's some very good timber you can buy because they mill it and then they often sell it. This is a machine which was being used to process firewood. So it actually chops logs and then splits them. Mick Stanton was there, the blacksmith, and had a nice forge blower unit there. He turns out some splendid stuff, and I've got a very nice axe head made by him, which I got last year. Real skill there. It's a pleasure to watch. There's some of the tools, and you can get some really nice unusual things like clog cutting tools and adzes and throws. You name it, it's there, all the specialist stuff. Other crafts, such things as hurdle makers and very nice basket work. The actual skill with some of these is really quite impressive. And there's horse loggers as well. So one of the horses taking a break, and here's some photos of the horse logging. Very nice watching the horses in the woods just working away. Someone was trying to guide a horse around pulling a log. And it's the kind of thing you think it's going to be quite easy, but when you watch, you realise it's actually quite difficult, and in this little case, the horse gets its hoof caught up in one of the chains. So that must be so easy to have happen. There we are, backs onto the chain, and now you've got a problem because it's got caught up. But, it's very nice to watching. Of course, you can get a horse in where you can't get a tractor in, so it's a very efficient and environmentally sustainable way of logging, obviously on a smaller scale. I enjoyed just watching through the woods. In Bentley there's like 3 fields, well 2 fields and then the woodland itself, and the fields are massive and they're full up with displays. So you can go around the 2 fields and then you go into the woods where there are even more displays. And there's lots of different things in the woods, anything from sort of, let's say, pole lathing to what we've got here, which is cookery, and it's just showing what sort of ingredients were used in early cookery demonstrations. Bits of spinning going on. Here was some bread making from the Iron Age. And I must say, as it was lunchtime, I was beginning to get quite hungry. Quite a nice little oven roaring there.
Oh right, yeah.
And here's flint work and flint axes. I say, there really are most bizarre things, really, in some ways, but it's lovely to see these crafts being kept going. More wooden boats there. And the actual boats, they're hollowed out of logs and then use hot water to actually sort of widen them. This is some of the sort of cooking pots, stoves and other miscellaneous things which were for sale. And here we are back to chainsaw sculpting. I always like the way it's sort of covered all around with a net to stop flying debris. Little sheep here, quite good fun. Here's an owl. He was behind one of the wood stands having a quiet time, and tools, gosh, do you need any more tools? I don't think I do, but gosh, the number of tool stalls there, I did buy 1 or 2, I did weaken, but there's virtually anything on the planet, you name it, in the way of hand tools, and it's there. These were quite nice tables which someone had been sculpting, so nice natural tree shapes which were quite good fun. And here's some of Jim Steele's chairs, and he makes some really lovely chairs. The curvature in the back of this particular one, he'd got the bow to actually tilt very slightly, and it just made the chair so comfortable. That's an old gentleman's lathe. And here we have another wood miser, and doing lovely timber here. So this is Tree Spanner with his wood miser, and he does sell some really nice wood. Lots of modern machinery, so if you're into your farming or big scale stuff, there's machinery galore. And it all looks lovely and glossy and shiny at this stage. The Historical Tool Trade Society was there, and they put on a very nice display. That's an apple coring machine, but it had virtually every bill hook under the sun and lots of other sort of mystery tools. Now I feel I know my tools quite well, but when you actually look at their stand and have to guess, it's hard. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that, and thanks for watching.